Our world is full of wealthy people, and those people may be known for their incredible wealth, but their philanthropy makes them more famous and generous as they want to impact the world and want to make the world renowned for their generosity. Here are the richest but most generous people on the earth. Number 5. Warren Buffett. The greatest businessman and philanthropist, Warren Buffett's main point in life is to give away more than 99% of his fortune to needy people. So far, he's also donated more than $40 billion. More than that, he gave annual gifts to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, where his amount was put to work on poverty and healthcare initiatives in the US and developing countries. Warren has also donated billions in stocks to the 4 charities founded by his 3 children and his late wife. The reaction of my family and me to our extraordinary good fortune is not guilt, but rather gratitude, Warren Buffett said when in 2010 he was establishing the Giving Pledge, which was an initiative aimed at convincing the world's billionaires to donate at least half their fortunes to charity. Warren Buffett is one of the most charitable billionaires in America. He has outranked even Bill Gates. He has given away his $46 billion since 2000, which is about 71% of his fortune. The Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation laid the foundation to give honor to his late wife. He donated $150 million a year in grants to help disadvantaged women by making reproductive health care facilities accessible, in addition to his other social causes. Number 4. Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Zuckerberg Chan. Facebook owner and CEO Mark Zuckerberg is one of the youngest self-reliant billionaires in the world. The social media personage has signed the Giving Pledge, and he made a promise to donate at least half of his wealth in his lifetime. Last year, Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla donated $25 million, notably in the fight against Ebola. Through the Silicon Valley Community Foundation, Zuckerberg also donated $75 million to San Francisco General Hospital. Mark Zuckerberg is also focusing on education. The pair donated $120 million to improve Bay Area schools, and before that, they donated $100 million worth of Facebook shares to a New Jersey public school system. To date, he has done charity of $1.6 billion. His net worth is $40.7 billion. Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, have on the whole focused their recent efforts in 2 areas. They have donated to COVID-19 relief and election integrity. As they expanded coronavirus testing capacity in the state of California to work with the Gates Foundation to accelerate the development of COVID treatments, vaccine and availability of vaccine. The couple gave more than $100 million to pandemic-related funding in 2020, but that figure is overshadowed by the $400 million that CZI donated to nonpartisan organizations to ensure that voters can cast their ballots safely and securely. Number 3. Sulaiman bin Abdul Aziz Al Rajhi. Back in 1957, an Arabic businessman and a millionaire, Sulaiman bin Abdul Aziz Al Rajhi, started owning Al Rajhi Bank with his 3 brothers. The Rajhi Bank turned into one of the world's largest Islamic banks and gave the benefit to Sulaiman bin Abdul Aziz Al Rajhi a 10-digit net worth. But in 2013, he started doing philanthropy work and made himself more towards philanthropy, and he donated his holdings in the bank to Sulaiman bin Abdul Aziz Al Rajhi Endowments Holding Company, whose aim is to support educational, religious, health, and social causes. It also includes the Arab Institute for Arabic Language, National Guard Health Affairs, and the Sheikh Sulaiman bin Abdul Aziz Al Rajhi Mosque in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. To date, he has made donations of $5.7 billion, and his net worth is $590 billion. Number 2. Charles Chuck Feeney. Chuck Feeney is an entrepreneur and a real estate personality who has earned the nickname James Bond of philanthropy. He is an Irish-American who became a billionaire in the 60s and 70s, but in 1984, he agreed to give away everything to his foundation, Atlantic Philanthropies. In 2003, he decided to give his entire fortune in his lifetime to charity, or, as he believes in, giving while living. Atlantic Philanthropies is currently working in 8 countries and has given away $8 billion to promote fairness and equity for all. Chuck Feeney's generosity index is 420,000%. His foundation closed its doors in 2020 when he achieved his goal of giving everything away. His net worth is $1.5 million. Number 1. Masayoshi Son. Japanese tech businessman Masayoshi Son is the owner of the $100 billion Vision Fund and has also invested in technology businesses like Slack and Uber via his holding company, SoftBank. Son is also the founder and president of the Mason Foundation, whose aim is to support youth who will create the future. In 2011, Son donated about $120 million to support the victims of the Japanese earthquake and tsunami that caused the death of more than 15,000 people. He also promised to donate his annual salary, $2.1 million, to the victims of the disaster until he retires. It's the choice of God that to some he gives a lot, and to others he gives nothing. But some kind people understand the sufferings of their fellow human beings and try to bring a change with all their prospects. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.